everyone. This is my audience. Hi everyone. I'm actually Crystal Escobedo, and I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and start off and give you guys a little trial on. I want you guys to pay very close attention as to who you see on the screen next time you watch TV or any source of media, and reflect on the similarities they all constantly have. We can all say the media revolves around us, whether it be through your phone or through TV, any sort of thing like that. Coming from a person, and we can see that there's certain people who are constantly given the spotlight more than others. Coming from a person whose looks did not really fit the beauty standard, I was always able to compare myself to them. I think I'm qualified to go over this issue because the media has been a huge part of my life and has been surrounding me for as long as I could remember. And I have observed and learned to how and pick up on things as to how the media really works. I'm gonna be going over how the media has an effect on self-esteem, low self-esteem, how they have embedded the public's mind to believe there's only one type of beauty, and the lack of diversity there is either through your size or through the complexion of your skin color. But to begin with, we constantly see people compare their bodies to whoever is being portrayed on the media, whoever they see on the screen. For example, I'm gonna be quoting in an article, gonna be quoting Gonzalez. Research has shown that the media has negatively associated with self-esteem, meaning that the more a girl looks, the greater chance she will have a lower esteem. I'm also going to be quoting Gonzalez again. And teens spend an average of about 9 hours a day, and it's just 9 hours being consumed of very harmful media exposure. The media is something just we cannot escape no matter what, and we live in a world where it revolves around it. This is a serious issue that can lead to health problems like depression and like health problems like depression. And I think many of us don't realize what an effect it has on us. For example, we compare ourselves to Hollywood models, but we need to realize that Hollywood models actually go through a lot of things, actually also try and fit that standard that they're expected to be fitted. For example, they can grow to have disordered eating or depression because they're constantly trying to fit the image that they're the media also portrays people who have plastic surgery or Photoshop, and it's honestly there's nothing wrong with that, but it's unrealistic, and we tend to compare ourselves a lot to people who that are not even real. Since we live in a world where body image and self-image are intertwined, this leads to emotional and self problems, quoted Lawrence. I'm also going to be quoting how mainstream media and influencers fill up our feed. It's easy to imagine how social media is bad when it comes to body image. Most people we see on the screen every day cannot even be possibly like they probably Photoshop, so we can't be comparing ourselves to people who are honestly can be unrealistic at times. I'm going to be quoting Sheed. The sometimes unrealistic filtered images on social media have a dramatic impact on not only women, but they also have an impact on many men. The fact that the media is able to hold that much power on us is so toxic. For example, TikTok is a very popular app right now, and I've seen a lot that they've been banning videos of chubby girls in bikinis while they're letting the videos of skinny girls in bikinis stay, which is so not fair. Lizzo actually went over this issue, and she said, TikTok is banning my videos of me in bathing suits, but allows videos of girls in like thin girls in bathing suits. I wonder why. Lizzo is not the only one who deals with this problem, but they keep doing that, and it's an issue that is being created. Diversity within the media is also very something not common, and it's a constant toxic cycle of only certain people with like certain physical appearances can be portrayed within the media. When I'm going to be quoting Gonzalez, one of the biggest problems is the lack of diversity seen in the media, which idealizes celebrities that are white, tall, and thin. Growing up as a Latina, I would never see anyone with the complexion of my skin color being portrayed as a main character. They were always just in a way pushed off to the side, or sometimes even played the role of the maid, which is so stereotypical of them, honestly. And just to wrap things up, social media portrays beauty standards that are really not that aren't naturally realistic, and causing people to compare themselves constantly and lower their self-esteem. The media has definitely accomplished embedding what is considered to be beautiful and what is not. Either you having that mindset or the people with that mindset affecting you. We need to eventually grow out of it and condition ourselves out of it. This is a problem that has brought so many problems like depression and health issues into this world, and we have to learn to accept ourselves, and that has grown into causing depression and many mental health problems. We need to learn to accept ourselves, and we have to learn to and we're not able to change certain things about ourselves even if we wanted to, and we just have to accept what we have, our body. I mean, next time we go around and say that someone is not pretty or handsome, we need to reflect on why we have that mindset. Like, we need to start training our mind to get out of that stereotypical mindset that the media has embedded in us. Yes, we have a long way to go, but we'll eventually get there if we condition our mind. We just have to accept everyone for who they are and learn to accept that different is beautiful no matter what. It's rather to be better to be different than to be the same, which is honestly so boring. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good night.